day viewers, my name is Rafael and you are welcome to SGM Fish Farming World. Today I will be talking about fundamentals of fish farming as a beginner. What you need to know as a first timer that is venturing into fish farming business. There are four things you need to know, four fundamental things that you need to know. Number one is knowledge. Knowledge, which is the most important. Fish culture is a skill. It's a skill that you need to acquire for you to venture into fish farming. You can't just jump into fish farming without getting the necessary skills, getting yourself equipped with the necessary skills that fish farming entails. So because fish farming is highly technical, so that is why you must acquire knowledge of the business, knowledge of the fish itself in terms of behavior and otherwise. The number two fundamental points you need to know is capital. Of course, fish farming, like every other business, requires capital. You need capital to run your business. You need capital to get the necessary items. The number three is space. Space can be land. Yes, land where you erect your structures, where you get your ponds and your daily farm activities being carried out. Then the last one, which is also very important, very vital, is water. You need sufficient and quality water for your fish farming business to thrive. Let me show you how a standard juvenile looks like. This is a standard juvenile, and this is jumbo. You can see the size difference in size, in length, and in body weight. So as a beginner, you can start with this. You can start with this. Is juvenile. Standard juvenile you can start with, or jumbo. But please do not start with fingerlings. Fingerlings are much smaller when compared to the size of juveniles. Fingerlings are fragile. So that's that I need to know. Some common mistakes made by beginners into fish farming. I will list them so that you avoid these mistakes, so you record success at the end of the average. Number one is work plan. Even before stocking your fish, you must have the work plan. Your work plan is like a guide that will guide you on how much you are putting in terms of your cost of production, how much it will take to raise your fish from start to finish, from the seed stage of the fish to the maturity stage. You must have a guide or work plan that will tell you everything, how much it will take. Then your returns, you must have your work plan also will let you know, will reveal to you your yield, what you are expecting, your yield in terms of profit and your yield in terms of your possible returns, which is number one mistakes that new beginners make. They don't have a work plan. Number two is your record keeping. In the course of raising your fish, you must have a proper record that will record all activities in your farm. Record in terms of your feeding, in terms of your water, your expenses, what is coming in and what is going out. Every penny that comes in must be accounted for. Every penny that goes out must be accounted for, which is your record keeping. You must have a proper record. Your proper record will be able, with this, you'll be able to track and monitor the progress of your fish farming business. Yes, number three mistakes is you don't have to wait for your fish to be ready for sales before you arrange for your market. Your market must be in place even before they get to maturity. You must have a ready market before you harvest and put up your fish for sale. These are the common mistakes that you must avoid as a beginner in fish farming. So in our next video, we'll be talking more about the practical aspect of it. We'll show you how to feed your fish, in terms of how to handle your fish, in terms of feeding, in terms of stocking, and also how to identify a cyst fish, which is your understanding the fish behavior, which is very, very important.